So when I said I bought into the Bauer line, I really bought into the Bauer line. This is the quarter hex compact impact driver kit. And if you see kit, that means it comes with a 1.5 amp hour battery, a charger, and a bag. Appears to be the same bag as the cordless drill driver. See what folds it up. Actually have to undo the charger. So we've got a charger. It's the same charger as a drill driver. And I like having two chargers. I've got 3 batteries now, 2 1.5s and 1 3. So it's conceivable I would have 2 on the charge at the same time. So that's pretty standard. Now, what does it come charged as? 2/3. That's how the other one came, was 2/3. And experimenting with the drill driver, it only takes about 2 hours tops to fully charge this from absolute dead, because I ran it absolute dead just to see. And here is the device itself. And it kills me that these don't stand up without a battery. This seems like they should. There we go. It's a little heavy, but that's okay. And I can smell the motor. You smell that a lot when you first use a tool like this. It's burning off any of the scale that's inside the motor. It's no big problem. It's pretty standard. You pull this to insert a bit. So you pull that out, slide in the 4th bit. Works great. Now those are hex shaft. There's a little play in this, but with the impact drivers, they're all like that. 2 manuals in one, because that requires its own manual. So if we look at that, there's the exploded view diagram. I always like to see these in a manual. You would have to work on it. I'm not saying you could ever get very many spare parts for this, but it's nice to know how it's put together. Oddly enough, they don't give you an exploded view diagram for the charger. But I do have 2 chargers now, 2 1.5 amp hour batteries, and I also have the 3 amp hour battery. So I should be able to do any job that I want to, and I don't have to keep switching batteries if I'm using 2 of the tools at once. So there's the 2 of these. They are different in their design. So they're designed just a tiny bit different, but they still accept the same battery. They have the same part number, 1701C-B. And the serial number matches the tool serial number. Now that's interesting. They have the item number up here, 1781CB1, but in the manual it has their normal part number, 64755. Drill driver is 63530. The impact driver is 64817. So they still have their traditional 5-digit part number. They just give it an additional number. I don't know why they do that, but these batteries are rated the same, but they have different labels. So while I put the belt clip on this to demonstrate its use, I don't like it at all. This one, I'm not even going to bother putting it on. They do give it to you. And they give you 2 bits. So they give you a flat and a Phillips, just like they do on the drill driver. So I wanted a better impact driver than I had, so I picked these up. And since it ran on the Bauer line, I bought the tool and I got an extra battery. So I think this was a pretty good deal. I'll continue buying the Bauer line as they go on sale. They have a 15% off coupon every now and then. I think I maybe seen it once or twice. Most months they have several Bauer tools that have $10 off. So this is normally $69 on the shelf price, but they have a super coupon for $59. This was also $59. If you buy this by itself, it's $20. Okay, so they give you these two bits, same bits that they give you on the drill driver. I didn't envision using this for screwdriver bits. So it's certainly possible, obviously. Usually if I'm wanting an impact driver, I'm wanting it for a socket. Usually by the time that thing gets up to full torque, hitting on this, you're going to cam out of it anyway. So let's give this a shot and see how it does. There we go. I'm using the sockets on this adapter, and you get those, you pay $2.99 for 3 of these, quarter, 3/8, and a half. You almost have to have something like this for the impact drivers. I can approximate where I want it. And so I had the Bauer for a while, and I've used it on several projects. I don't have a lot of use for an impact driver, but when you need one, it works really well. Now, it came with the 1.5 amp hour battery, came with its own charger and case. The case is exactly the same one as the drill driver. Charger's the same, battery's the same. It only does the hammer when it needs it. Lots of torque on this thing, as you would expect. Very happy with this and the drill driver. Seem to work out well. The only complaint is they're a little heavy. But if you want this performance, you get heavy along with it. Now, it works by doing this. You pull out the lock, you slide the hex bit in, you pull it out again, pull this out. I use this mostly with sockets. Occasionally I'll use it with something like a spade bit, but normally sockets. I know people that use these with screwdriver bits. I don't like that. I think you can do just as good a job with the drill driver, and this is louder, and you're more likely to apply enough force to cam out of the screw. So I don't use it for screws at all, but I use it a lot for sockets. This little kit is almost indispensable with this because it has half, 3/8, and quarter. I have 3 of these sets, and I keep them at each workstation, and they're like, I think you can get them on sale for $1.99. I think the regular price is maybe $2.99, so fairly cheap. Pick this little kit up to go with your impact driver. Makes a lot of sense to me. So very happy with this performance. Highly recommend it. If you like the videos, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.